As the umpires and players shake hands, they're going to get ready with their 2-minute warm-up here shortly. The umpire pulling out the new balls. Again, there's less and less conversation about them. The 40-plus balls, players have adjusted quite nicely to, and the DHS has played great. DHS sponsoring the balls for this tournament, as you've seen much of this world tour. Tables here from Mitaku, the Hanover, and the floor sponsor, Gear Floor, the Terraflex floor. This tournament's had 167 total entries, 78 women and 89 men. And in the quarterfinals, these are 2 of the final 8 women fighting for a spot in the semifinals tomorrow. There are the cameras for the players. You can see studying their personal tapes so that they have access to the video footage to review as quickly as they can. Quite common to see Fan Jendong setting up his camera as well. Kasumi Ishikawa actually speaks Mandarin. Humbly on the bus, told me she speaks just a little, but with her practice partner and coach seems to be quite conversational in Mandarin. Much like Ai-chan, Ai Fukuhara, having trained in China, having Chinese coaches and practice partners as well. To get here, Ning beat the young player Miu Hirano from Japan. The first round of the main draw. And then earlier today, beat Mima Ito 4 games to 1. Mima Ito has been tested against some of the top Chinese at the World Championships and here as well. Mima Ito took out Liu Fei, the chopper from China. Here's some of the credits of Ning, at 25 years old. First major tournament for the professionals in September of 2006. World Championships winner just over a month ago in Suzhou, China. Her first time, despite being the #1 player in the world, on and off for some time. And there's Kong Ling Wei, talked about earlier, a Grand Slam winner, 1 of 4. 22-year-old top Japanese player Kasumi Ishikawa. Very consistent blocking game, some excellent serves, and you can see some of her credits here. Lost in the round of 32 at the World Championships. World Tour Grand Finals winner last year in Bangkok, Thailand. Winner of $100,000. Took 4th place, losing the bronze medal match at the Olympics in 2012 in London. And there's her coach. A lot of Chinese speakers come on to coach different players from around the world. Again, a very competitive market to become a coach for the Chinese national team, but a lot of experience in China as well, sharing the wealth with the world, finding jobs in other countries to bring the magic and the experience to other national associations.
Between Ning and Ishikawa, first game, Ishikawa to serve, loved all.
This is the best of 7. Ishikawa starting us off with the serve, love all.
Love 1.
Cracking forehand shot down the middle, goes long. Spin on the serve this time, and a little more spin on the 3rd ball attack. A little higher percentage shot, 2 in a row from Ishikawa to take the point. You can hear the difference in the quality of the shot when it's spinny versus when it's flat.
2-1.
Deceptive spin from Ning on the pendulum serve, takes the point. Ishikawa knows she's going to have to play aggressive receives, though, to shut down the 3rd ball of Ning. 2 flips in a row, but Ning's response, the backhand, impressive speed right off the bounce. beautiful angle. Ishikawa with the ball wide and deep to the backhand and then exiting the forehand side of the table right off the bounce. Reaction time's got to be quick when you're right at the back of the table, which is where both players want to be for advantage.
Let's 2-3.
Heavy underspin serve to the middle. Well placed. Ishikawa first over to take a towel break. Ding Ning doesn't seem to want the towel right now. Beautiful shot, catches the edge of the blade. But it's no surprise that ball was as wide and fast as they come. Ishikawa still able to cover it at full extension right back down the short side of the table for the point. Quick apology, but then focused on the next point already. Well placed serve, Ding Ning, leaving Ishikawa with little option there. We haven't seen Ishikawa go for a push receive yet this match. Spinning the ball and getting right back into the back edge of the table. When you're playing world rank #1, it never quite feels like the point is over, though. Consistent game from the back edge of the table. Ishikawa is able to use the wrist to keep the top spin on the ball, covering it and still keeping some kick on it, driving it away from the net. Gives Ding Ning a little bit tougher of a shot following up. And that's the second time we've seen the push receive from Ishikawa. This time it worked. Shot from over the table deep. Ding Ning drives it into the net. It is a 4-point lead for Ishikawa. The second towel break up 8-4. Right now she's just playing a more consistent game. Smart placement. Two ripping spinny backhands. Ding Ning recovering the net, but it's the finishing shot of Ishikawa. Forehand right off the bounce. In the women's game, you'll see a lot of backhand to backhand play, trying to find the middle of the opponent. Big step around though. Ishikawa earning herself a strong third ball attack, plays it right to the middle, and it is 6 game points. Ishikawa won 6 points in a row from 4-4. Slow spinny ball from Ding Ning. First time we've seen Ishikawa have trouble on the block in a bit. Just feeling like Ishikawa was playing a more passive game and then goes for the big shot but doesn't connect. We haven't seen any fast long serves from Ishikawa yet. She's got him up her sleeve, the wide angle deep to the backhand side of Ding Ning. Half long serve this time with the pendulum. Last 3 points in a row have gone to Ding Ning. That's 3 game points saved from Ding Ning. There it is, short to the forehand side, light spin, overcompensated by Ding Ning, and it's an 11-7 victory in Game 1 for the underdog, Kasumi Ishikawa. Game 2 coming back just after this short break. Stay with us.
リンクってバックが見る。そうそうそう。いいよ。一球ずつ。
And there we have Mima Ito on the left and Miu Hirano on the right. The youngest women's pair at a combined age of 27 years old to win a world title. World Tour Grand Finals doubles champions last year in Bangkok, Thailand.
Second game.
At 14 years of age each.
Love all.
Ding Ning down 0-1 in this best of 7 has the serve. Beautiful patience. Ishikawa reads right away from the start of that receive that the ball was going to come off the table and she would get her first attack. Right at the back edge of the table, she takes it. And this time, a little bit safer serve to the length of the table. Ding Ning trying to play it right at the back edge. Ishikawa still gets it. That one she gets from over the table, but it's a more difficult shot and she splits the points. Spinny backhand out to the forehand side. Ding Ning finishing the point with the ripping forehand shot. And off balance, Ishikawa, after going out wide to the forehand, tried to recenter herself. It's a second receive in a row where Ding Ning's caught the table on the way down with the blade. So far this game, Ishikawa's felt a bit more chasing the ball, trying to get herself in position to block. Ding Ning moving it well, making her shots unpredictable for Ishikawa.
1-5.
Despite the start of that point looking a lot more consistent, a few attacks from Ishikawa and a better steady blocking game, more like in game 1. Ding Ning still had the finishing shot. Ishikawa still looking to sort of deter that receive, the spin shot over the table. Ding Ning really just owning this game, up 7-1 right now with 2 serves ahead. Ishikawa looks like she's trying everything on the block, giving some pace back, moving it around. Still the next shot always stronger from Ding Ning.
Let's 8-1.
Cracking forehand shot, a little bit flatter and deep on the table from Ishikawa. Only her second point this game, though. Some encouragement from the crowd. This time a little bit shallower on the table, change of pace. Change of placement on the table. Forces Ding Ning to take a shot from way out in front, a little bit off balance. Good look at that ball, but it's up near the net. Might have looked like an easy shot. Still at full arms extension. Very difficult from over the table to hit that ball. Heavy underspin to the backhand, and it is 7 game points for Ding Ning to tie things up at 1 game each. Overdoes it on the angle, and Ishikawa is out of here and ready for the next game. Quick 11-3 victory for Ding Ning. Don't go anywhere. Game 3 just after this.
上场打就感觉整个在技战术很多一点。现在你就可以，你往上稍微加点速度，别慢搓以后，他就侧身一个拉你。
連續や。もうちょっと体を動かして。
And we're back for game 3. Ding Ning first at the table after winning 11-3 in last game. Kasumi Ishikawa might have more to hear from her coach than Ding Ning. But still the players are tied up. Ishikawa to start us off with the serve. Ripping forehand, a little bit flatter, higher risk shot to the length of the table though. Ishikawa takes the first point. Longer serve, and it's the big flat forehand again. Still some topspin on it, but it's got a lot of forward motion. Full extension, look at that arm. In the European game, you'll see the elbow snap a little bit more. That's full Chinese extension right there from our Japanese player. Right idea, but overdoes it, rushes the shot with the forehand wide. And the body language, she knew it pretty much right as she contacted it. Got the reverse tomahawk serve there, a signature from Ding Ning. And Ishikawa got driven back off the table early. Deceptive underspin on the high toss serve. Again, it's not how much spin is on it, but how difficult it is for the opponent to read. Forehand, and the lob will not come down. The majority of points won from Ishikawa right now are with a huge forehand right at the baseline of the table. She's going for less spin and more speed than she was in last game. Very difficult serve. Fast tomahawk out wide to the forehand side. It looked like there was a bit of underspin on it as well, maybe solid side. Break off the top of the net for Ding Ning, and it's tied up at 4 points each. It's amazing how close the ball comes to falling behind the head of Kasumi Ishikawa on that toss. Very difficult call to make. It's obviously a very well practiced serve. And after finding the short side of the table with the forehand rip, Ding Ning breaks to cover at full extension with the forehand and blocks it out wide, and nobody's home. The full commitment shot from Ishikawa on that step around forehand. Heavy spin down the middle of the table. When you take the shot from the middle's the shortest part of the table. Most difficult to block back. Fast long with topspin, and it blocked up and out. Ding Ning is definitely onto something with that tomahawk serve. Good opportunity here. Beautiful topspin and side spin at maximum 2 inches over the net. Outstanding point on the block and change of placement from Ishikawa, but it's not enough. Ding Ning manages to take another point. If I'm not mistaken, that's 8 points in a row from Ding Ning. Was down 2-4, now have 6 game points. That cracking forehand shot from Ishikawa we saw in the beginning has been nowhere to be found. And that is it, 11 points to 4, an easy escape after a difficult start for Ding Ning. Now leads 2 games to 1. We'll see what happens in game 4 just after this.
容易的一个
接发球就是说，你现在一个大原则就是正手位你肯定是用正手，中间位你也是用正手接，这样一晃住他，他就不太容易侧身了。
And we're back for game 4. Kasumi Ishikawa, after winning the first game 11 points to 7, lost the next two 11-3 and 11-4. Ding Ning in control with the tomahawk serve. It's rare that we see Ishikawa able to put a lot of power on that backhand, but she had a very powerful backhand in the middle of the rally. Ding Ning able to respond and bring it back. Falling to the ground from off the table. Ding Ning not able to win the point. Ishikawa fighting. The quality of point super high, despite the last two games being heavily Ding Ning's favor. The quality of point just outstanding. Ishikawa really working hard every point. Miss hit from Ding Ning and a quick apology. Step arounds on the backhand right there. Big forehand from Ishikawa, but Ding Ning is not phased. Blocks it right out wide to the forehand court. More than a block, a counter loop. Off the bounce, short backswing. No reason to change the serve, it's been effective. And after all those backhands, even the fastest shots keep coming back. And it's the forehand that Ishikawa is not able to put it away. Because of the quick decision to change to a forehand, Ishikawa is not able to get a lot of backswing. You can see that as the forehand has been lacking a little bit of power, the power that started off last game. A little bit shallower on the table, but still spinny. Ball kicks up, gets past Ishikawa. Top of the net and out. Ishikawa's got a lot to think about right now. So does her coach. What do? Fast long serve into the backhand, a ripping forehand, and still Ding Ning does not crumble. It's the first fast long serve we've seen from Ishikawa. Inside out forehand, no problem for Ding Ning. 2014 ITTF Female Star Athlete of the Year. There it is, the fastest backhand we've seen yet from Ishikawa to earn the point. And while there are two exciting matches going on in the stadium right now, all eyes are on Kasumi Ishikawa in the center court, table 1. Excellent block, well anticipated, the wide inside out forehand from Ding Ning. The push receive, about 50-50 so far, but Ishikawa again hopping out wide to the backhand is able to cover and take the point. Down but not out, 3-7 with the serve. Last time Ishikawa got that step around forehand attack from the backhand corner, she ripped it and it came right back. This time plays it a little bit softer, more spin. At the back of the table off the bounce. The backhand goes long. Despite losing game 1, Ding Ning has been very much in control for the last 3 games. Heavy underspin serve half long to the backhand, and it is 7 game points for Ding Ning to go up 3 games to 1 over Ishikawa.
Let's 10-3.
Off the top of the net and out. 11 points to 3. Ding Ning goes up 3-1 over Kasumi Ishikawa. She's got her work cut out for her. We'll see if she's up for the job. Game 5 just after this.
更容易测，好吧？你所有的就是说不要让它冲你就行，一下，冲你哪怕你拖得长一点，它也没问题，别太短就行。那现在发球就可以，它也。
压力。
And as the players come back for Game 5, Kasumi Ishikawa is going to start us off with the serve. Trailing 1 game to 3. The last 3 have been not so optimistic. Break off the back edge of the table. Ishikawa takes the first point. Heavy spin shot off the backhand of Ding Ning. A lot of wrist in that shot. Looked very similar to the Lin Ya shots we saw in the doubles match for the Singaporean young team. Ishikawa with a strong start early in Game 5. Very strong play. Ishikawa tries to receive short to the forehand side with a bit of side spin. And Ding Ning gets it from over the table at full extension out wide. Look at this ball. What an angle from Ding Ning. With a big shot like that in a full swing, it takes longer to recover, as you could see Ishikawa going big with the forehand, and then it's blocked out wide. Definitely seems to be a trend here. Ishikawa trying to finish the point quicker, putting more power into the third ball. Takes incredible physical conditioning to go as powerful as you can on ball 3 and still recover. Not enough. A big shot blocked out wide to the forehand. Timeout is called. Ishikawa. Quick to get to the coach.
可以啊，自己上来第一个发球想好，好吧？第一个发球。
それが今のもらったらあと少しだから全力で隙間狙って今バック見越したら様子見てこの子狙って今度は連携できんじゃんからボラせる。
很少侧身吧？还是起个分数的自己在着急。好吧。
隙間見て体持つと動いてこう
好吧。
足がもうちょっと大きで貸して。
Timeout is over. We're back. Kasumi Ishikawa with some words of wisdom.
5-2.
Right now, Ding Ning seems unpenetrable. Top of the net, but it stays on Ding Ning's side for the first bounce. Ishikawa with a little bit here off the timeout. Despite a heavy push from Ding Ning, the slow spinny shot from Ishikawa. Difficult for the counter block there. Sort of the punching block from Ding Ning. Had trouble anticipating how much spin was on it.
6-4.
Clever idea from Ishikawa with the wide angle inside out forehand. Can't make every high risk shot. That's why they're high risk, but that's how Ishikawa's got to roll at this point. Beautiful shot, full commitment from Ning to step around the ball wide to the backhand. On the short side of the table, Ishikawa wants to block that out wide to the forehand, but it's loaded with topspin.
4-8.
Tricky position. Ishikawa off the table, wants to hit it. A lot of forward, focus less on the spin, but it's a lower percentage shot. Ripping backhand, and right now Ning has a good look at an exit to this match. Again, down but not out. We've seen greater comebacks. Last year at the Japan Open, Feng Tianwei was down 1-7, scored 10 points in a row.
10-5.
But not with the short receive to the forehand of Ning. 5 match points for Ning to move on to the women's singles semifinals. And that is it. Ning, a force to be reckoned with out here, wins the last 4 games in a row, not allowing Kasumi Ishikawa to get more than 5 points in any one of those games. There the scores are for recap. Ishikawa takes the first 11-7, then loses 3-4, 3, and 5 to Ning, the world champion and top seed, who will move on to the women's singles semifinals. Stick around, we've got a men's singles quarterfinals coming up just after this short break. Stay with us.
你没法再想，要不你不敢动的话，你就没危险。你只要一侧身拉都是对的，几乎你侧身拉的是防你打回头以外，没怎么影响。如果你脚法，他有的就是有的上来第一局拉了1-2个月，他拉了几俩回头，是吧？你就拉高一点，拉越高越好。给人太突了，你知道吗？你让人拐一空，你上来就是你正手在后面接，咧的比较狠，而不是往下这么切着接。到人中间位，你带点铁路的斜线，你给他拉不出，你脚长一点，他一空你正好这个点一往后。